What's going on, guys? It's your friend Jerrini here. First of all, I would just like to make this clear that I really don't like making these type of videos, as they are a little bit of a negative video, but the truth has to come out sometimes, and the truth will be the truth. And just like Jim Carrey said in Liar Liar, and the truth shall set you free. So what I'm here to talk about is one thing that I've really thought about for a long time, ever since I started working out. The first time I started working out was probably my senior year in high school, or junior year in high school, and I wasn't a very experienced bodybuilder, as you could say. I used to work out all parts of my body in the same day, the same time, you know. I mean, I was sore most of the time, but I wasn't doing it right. And you know, being in one of these gyms that I'm about to mention is wasn't really helping my experience. So I've been lifting weights for about, I would say, a little bit more than 10 years now. It might not seem like it, but I've been on and off, and so yeah, I really don't care what you guys think about me. So the gym that I want to talk about, and I feel very negative towards to, it's Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness. Where should I start? Planet Fitness was probably one of the first gyms that I ever signed up to. Me, like I said, not knowing a lot on bodybuilding or lifting weights and working out, I just signed up because, me being a kid in high school, it was probably one of the cheapest gyms that I could afford. Think that at the time there was no sign-up cost, and then also it was a $10 a month if you didn't sign up for the black card. The black card, I think it was 20 bucks, and I think it still is the same prices right now, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, but pretty much the $10 a month would serve you in a membership in one gym, only. You can't go to the other gyms, I think. And then the black card, you could go to any of the Planet Fitness gyms, and you could also bring a buddy that is not enrolled in Planet Fitness. I think that's pretty cool. You know, I'll give you guys that. That is one of the positive things that I'll give Planet Fitness. But you know, another positive things, I'll start with that. Another positive thing is that their gym is very clean. It's one of the cleanest gyms I've ever been to. That I could appreciate. It's a big plus. Another thing is their machines. Their machines are in good working condition. You know, they're very clean. They're not torn like a lot of, other gyms that I've been to. Their plates, most of them are in good condition. Like I said, it's an overall good gym. You could see that they've actually invested money into it. And that they want for their members to feel comfortable and to feel happy in their gym, pretty much. So now, negative things about Planet Fitness. Negative things. Okay, so the first is, I really do not agree with their no judgment zone. What do I mean by that? Okay, no judgment zone. Okay, if you guys are really pushing for this motto or policy or whatever you guys want to call it, no judgment zone, then you guys should be the first to basically not judge other people. You guys do it so well. You guys are the first to judge. What do I mean by that? Okay, I've seen a lot of videos out there where bodybuilders or people that are like in their athlete form, they're physically fit, that could do a lot of the stuff that most of the people in Planet Fitness can't do or can't lift, or simply they've never tried before. They've gotten into the gym and they've gotten kicked out of the gym for being pretty much themselves, or for being at the level that they're in. Planet Fitness, it's not their fault that they've worked their asses off to be in the level that they're in, for you guys to simply kick them out because of that. I think that's a form of discrimination. Let's call it fit discrimination or athlete discrimination. I really do not agree with that. They pretty much have, if you haven't been to a Planet Fitness before, they have this alarm. It's like a siren, you know, the old school police car sirens. They have them on their walls, and they pretty much call it the lunk alarm. If you're wondering what it is, and like I said, if you've never been to a gym before, Planet Fitness before, let me explain it what it is. A lunk alarm is pretty much, basically, if you drop like a weight, if you start like moaning or screaming, or you know, kind of like, you know, you want to have that last rep and you kind of like go out, balls out, and you do that, pretty much any member could go and ring that lunk alarm, and then a member or one of the employees of Planet Fitness will come to you and tell you, I mean, it's up to them. Sometimes, most of the times, they'll give you a warning, and that's all you get, one single warning. If you do it again, if you break the rules, or you know, if another lunk alarm starts going off because of you, they'll kick you out of there. In my opinion, that's kind of crazy, because sometimes, I mean, you can avoid it if you're trying to. The purpose of a gym is to push yourself harder than you did the day before. And if you are not pushing yourself more than the day before, then I don't know what you guys are doing. You will always stay at the same level. You will not get them gains. And pretty much, I mean, I don't know what the purpose of you going to the gym is. Their clothing etiquette is kind of outrageous. They do not permit people to have tank tops or clothing that, I mean, has a lot of parts missing. So the purpose of pretty much working out in the least amount possible clothes is to keep cool, you know, to stay cool as you're lifting and you're working out. You start sweating a lot, and then you pretty much wanna start, you know, cooling off, and if, you know, it's basically like a car, you know, aerodynamics. If you don't have aerodynamics, then I mean, your car is not gonna run as it should be. So that's pretty much the purpose of, you know, having less clothes. You know, if you want to have a tank top, or if you want to have your sleeveless shirt cut off or whatever, you know, I mean, I think you should have the right to do that. Of course, like I said, I'm sorry, but spandex leggings are not for everybody, or spandex shirts are not for everybody. I'm tired of seeing, I mean, I'm sorry to say it, but I'm tired of seeing these ladies or guys wearing spandex clothing and then, you know, pretty much having those extra tires around your waist. Or, you know, I mean, I'm sorry, but if you don't have the body, don't wear it. You know, I mean, that's how I am. I didn't start wearing spandex clothing or very tight clothing until I felt sure of myself that I had a body nice enough to fit in those clothes. You know, that, I mean, pretty much it wasn't gonna be clothing that was gonna be holding your body like this. So going back to Planet Fitness, another thing that I really do disagree with is, I mean, how come they give their members bagels and pizza? They have a pizza day here at Planet Fitness. I love pizza, but the thing is that, for example, the purpose of a lot of people going into the gym is to lose weight. A lot of the other guys like me, you know, I mean, we're trying to put on muscle, you know, we're trying to grow big, and you know, pretty much that's the main purpose of us going to the gym. But for the most part, if you are barely starting going to the gym, or you know, if you want to get fit and you don't know what to do, then most of the time the purpose of you going to the gym is to lose weight and to get fit. So if you have pizza as you're walking in to one of your workouts, you see the pizza, most of the time, if you're not strong enough in here, you're gonna go for that slice of pizza, and guess what? You just added more calories into your intake, and it's gonna be harder for you to lose weight. So Planet Fitness, you guys are like a drug dealer. Yes, that is a very good tactic, well, business tactic, because you guys are putting in more fat into your members, and therefore they're gonna be working out in your gym. I'll give you that. You guys are super smart because of that. But going back to the drug dealer theme, let's say I'll give you guys an example. If you see a drug addict, any type of drugs, let's go with heroin. If you see a heroin addict and you put him in a drug house and he's trying not to use heroin anymore, and you see he's living, or he's just basically hanging out with guys that are doing heroin, they're shooting up or whatever, then guess what? Most of the time he's gonna go and shoot up with those guys because you guys are tempting them to do it. So Planet Fitness, that's what you guys are doing with those pizzas and those bagels. And I think at one point I did see donuts as well. If you guys haven't tried a donut, well, let me tell you, they're delicious. So Planet Fitness, stop feeding your members. If they have money, they could go buy food themselves. And if they buy pizza, bagels, or donuts, it's gonna be on them. It's not gonna be on you. You guys are supposed to be helping out your members. Just like you care about your clean facilities, about your working machines, and all the other stuff that you guys are thinking about, then think about your members for once. Think about their goals. Ask them what their goals are. And if losing weight is one of their goals, then stop feeding them fat foods. I'll set up another example. Anytime Fitness. Anytime Fitness is one of my all-time favorite gyms. Why? Because pretty much you could go anytime. Me, with the busy schedule, I have a personal key that I could go in at any time. It doesn't matter, 24/7. I could go, whether it's a holiday, whether it's a Sunday, whether it's during the week at 3 in the morning, I don't care. I could go in and get a workout. Anytime Fitness has one of the cleanest facilities I've ever been to. Number 3, their machines are in perfect working condition. Number 4, it's a small gym. Number 5, their members, most of them are gonna have money. Why? Because their memberships are not as cheap. And if you are spending that much money in a gym, you're gonna be committed, and you're gonna be, you know, pushing yourself every single day. Now that I've covered what my favorite things are about Anytime Fitness, is, I mean, one of the things, instead of them giving us pizza, they'll put in fruits, they'll put in, you know, shakes, they'll put in amino acids, they'll put in, what else have I seen there? Lemonade with the least amount of sugar, refreshing, you know, beverages and stuff like that. But I mean, you could see the difference. Pizza, bagels, donuts versus fresh fruit, amino acids, fresh beverages, and shit like that. Now that we moved on into the foods, I want to talk about something else. Planet Fitness has limited amount of free weights. One of the most crucial workouts you will ever get, and one of the most challenges that you will ever get at the gym, is the deadlift. Deadlifts, simply, you can't cheat yourself out of a deadlift. Unlike bicep curls, triceps, you know, any other workout that you want to do, there's actually a way of cheating. Deadlifts, deadlifts, if you see, or I've heard where if you get caught doing deadlifts at Planet Fitness, you will more than likely get kicked out. Squat bar or the squat machine. You do not have a squat bar or a squat machine. The closest thing you will ever get to that is a Smith machine, which in my opinion, you do not get the full range of motion as in a squat. At a Smith machine, I could probably lift, I don't know, 25% to 30% more than I can in a regular squat bar. So it is not helping you at all, except mentally thinking that you could lift more when in fact you could lift less, if that makes any sense. So I'm pretty sure Planet Fitness is the opposite of CrossFit, gymnastics, any other type of sport where you actually have to work out. So in my opinion, Planet Fitness is not a gym. I would never step one foot into that gym ever again if I really don't need to. I mean, God willing, I'm always gonna have money to pay for that gym that I really do like. Even as a beginner, I didn't last long in Planet Fitness. I actually went to another gym, local gym here, and I was there for about 5 or 6 years, and I enjoyed it a lot. And I actually got to know a lot of cool people there. But yeah, Planet Fitness, I probably canceled my membership about 2 or 3 months after I signed up, and I never went back to it. Thing I will give them, if you are barely starting and you're not as committed, they probably have some of the cheapest rates out there for gyms. Also, if you're one of those type of people that all you do at a gym, doesn't matter what gym it is that you go into a treadmill and then you're there for minutes, hours and hours and hours, and you're doing that every single freaking day, then guess what? Planet Fitness is a place for you, because I honestly don't want you at my gym, because a treadmill shouldn't be used as much as a lot of people use it. I think if you're trying to get your cardio in, I think 20 minutes is all you need, and if you do it right, it's gonna work out better than if you do 1 or 2 hours at a time. So guys, I just wanted to leave you guys with that. I mean, of course, ultimately the decision is yours if you want to go to Planet Fitness or not. Me personally, I really don't want anything to do with Planet Fitness, as I disagree with a lot of their policies, a lot of their way of thinking, their mentality of actually being a gym, and I do not like that. But I just wanted to talk about that, all the things that I don't like about that gym. I did say some positive things about Planet Fitness, so you guys can't really say that this was a complete rant video. But I'll give you one word of advice. If you guys are serious about working out, then spend the time and money on a gym that you're really gonna enjoy working out, that you're gonna learn most of it. You know what I mean? You're gonna learn how to work out, because there's very positive people there around you that want the same goal, that are not there just because, you know, it's a New Year's resolution. They're there for 1 or 2 weeks and then they're out. And then, or you know, and if they're trying to get their summer bodies, what they say, I mean, there for a week or two before you're going on a vacation, and you want a summer body, guess what? Most of the time, it's not gonna happen. You have to work your ass off 365 days of the year, or most of the year, if you want to be in shape for the summer. And guys, if Planet Fitness is all you guys can afford, then guess what? Try to find another gym that is kind of close to their rates, because if you're trying to grow as a person in the fitness world, Planet Fitness will get you start it off, but it's gonna be limiting you to the workouts that you can do, and most other people are not gonna teach you, or they're not gonna show you new workouts, especially if you're not knowledgeable in the fitness world. So with that being said, guys, I hope that this video has helped you guys make the decision on if you are barely gonna start on the fitness world, or if you've been on the fitness world and you are currently a Planet Fitness member, you would probably want to transition into another gym. But hope that this video helped you guys out. If you guys have any questions about anything that I've mentioned in this video, just leave me a comment down below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, as I will be, like I said, posting a lot more videos. I love making these videos for you guys, and yep, hope you guys have an amazing day. Out.